what's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? What's going on? It's time to get busy. Are here with the messy sweet spot. I'm your girl, G with the T, honey. All right, so when I tell y'all we got four big old topics to talk about tonight, how y'all doing? I just want to shout out my girl Lisa Wilson, always in the building. Hey, Cover. Hey, Jerome. So if you guys up in here, what up, Tyler, baby? What's up, baby? If you guys up in here, press 2. Make sure my audio's working. All right. Jerome says Cardi B song is so good. Jerome, I'm sorry, baby. I disagree with you. I don't like the song. I don't like it. I don't like it. I listened to it. I tried to listen to it. It hurted my ears, Jerome. I looked at the music video. I didn't care for it. It was not hidden. Yeah, it seemed like she was trying to mock. Little Kim. It was not given. It wasn't given, honey. Okay, I don't care for it. Okay, but a lot of y'all like it. She's a very popular girl, but I'm not here for it, okay? If you want to know, just wanted to let you know. All right. Hey, Michelle. How you doing? What up, Crystal? Okay, come on, Ether. Oh, hello. Very corny. Very trash, girl. She spent all that money on that. Girl, please. All that money, girl. It wasn't giving, girl. Hang it up, flat screen. But you know who I would love to see do the 90s era? And I'm not a fan of a nobody fan, but honey, I'm just saying Nicki Minaj could have did it better. Okay? Nicki Minaj, honey, she could do a little Kim Foxy Brown coming from the 90s. She could rip that shit up, okay? But to me, Cardi B cannot rap, okay? She's an entertainer at best, but girl can't rap. Okay, and I think as she get older, the more it just becomes apparent homegirl can't rap, okay? But she is very popular and she has a fan base that whatever she put out, if she gives put out some tacos with shit in it, okay, they would say, oh my God, this shit is delicious. Oh God, damn, this shitty taco is delicious, y'all. It's by Cardi B, goddamn. Everything she does to them is delicious. It's great. It's amazing. It's, oh God. Oh my God. Cardi B just dropped some turds and it was amazing. Okay. uh-huh. So now, but the four people we do have to talk about, I just want to give you guys. This shit is ridiculous. It was. It really was. But honey, you can't tell them nothing. So it is what it is. I really don't care. But four people we are talking about, just let me give you guys a rundown of the stuff that we're talking about today. Cardi B and Offset. Unfortunately, you guys, we're not talking about her music. Are we ever in a blog talking about her music? Hell no. And it's a reason for that. Okay. Now I will give her props on a Bodak Yellow. Now that was a good song. I like that Bodak Yellow. But other than that, honey, But her part, okay, moving on. Cardi B and Offset. So word on the curb is Offset is putting out these subliminals that the baby should be in question. The baby in her tummy should be in question. I'm confused. Okay, is he questioning her newborn baby? Because she just had a baby. And I think people are saying he's questioning that. And then allegedly she claims that she's not pregnant, but everybody and their mama says she is pregnant by the new dude. And as you guys know, the new dude, he goes around and he gets everybody pregnant. And this is what Cardi B likes. This is her taste in men. And what I feel like, who you pick as a man, it says a lot about you. That's what I say, honey. Okay. Who you pick as a mate, who you lay down with says a lot about you. So, honey, enough said. Enough said. And you don't even gotta be a hoe. You don't gotta be a hoe, but if you picking a man that's a hoe, you may as well be a hoe, honey, okay? Because everybody he be having, honey, you are in the high risk with everybody else because you picked a mate that's a hoe. That's on you, boo. Okay, you ain't getting no passes from me. I'm not looking at your ass like a goddamn angel. Mind you, home girl, please, 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 please. Okay, so yeah, we gotta talk about that. Okay, next on the board, Mendeecees and Yandy. Cheating allegations again. I don't understand. Why do y'all just be together? Why don't y'all just can y'all just stop with the relationship shit? I mean, honestly, you all are in these relationships. Y'all rush to get together. You talk about you love each other, you care about each other, but yet every time you turn, you always cheating on each other, abusing one another, talking about each other, but you can't get enough of one another. When I tell you, it's just dysfunction all over. It is sickening, honey. And people be like, well, haven't you been in a situation like that before? Hell no. And bitch, if I was in a situation like that, I would not be doing it all on social media. And honey, please, please, girl, please. If I had all that money, honey, okay, like these celebrities like Yandy and Cardi B, baby, please. You look at another bitch wrong, nigga, you getting the hell out of here. You getting the hell out of here. I'm not about to take no disrespect to no stuff. Hell. And then if I allow my nigga to cheat, if I will, okay, that sounds dumb as hell. If you allow a nigga to cheat. Okay, how that's gonna work? Okay, I allow him to cheat, then I'm gonna say you only can fuck with pretty bitches, okay? If you fuck with an ugly bitch, nigga, we over with. That's dumb as hell. These niggas gonna do what they want to do. Just like Wendy Williams. Wendy Williams told her ex-husband, Kevin. She said, Kevin. He said, what's up, baby? She said, you can cheat whoever you want to do. Just don't get a bitch pregnant. What that nigga do? Went and got a bitch pregnant. Okay, so trying to make up rules for men that are clearly unruly. They don't abide by no damn rules. They are rule breakers. They do what they want to do. Ain't no sense of being in a relationship with them. That just be your homeboy. Okay, that's your homeboy. Come in, get it. Y'all go out, go on a dates and shit. But it don't make no sense to get in a contract or get in a business or get in a relationship with someone that is a rule breaker and just going to do what they want to do anyway. And of course, they're going to lie to your dumb ass. That's why you need to have discernment, okay? But going back to Yandy and Mendeecees, they are saying that Mendeecees is cheating on Yandy, been cheating on her for all this time. Yandy say she's been cheating with a guy mentally. I don't know. Girl, and you know what? You can't say, well, you pretty. You don't deserve that. These pretty bitches love to get cheated on. These pretty bitches getting beat on. It don't matter how you look, okay? And I hear these brothers outside in these YouTube streets. They be like, if you a 7, if you a 8, you got to know your place. If you got a 9, you got to know your place. That's all bullshit. Hell, hell, hell. Okay, I see 2s with 9s. I see 3s with 7s. I mean, everything is just mismatched on the board. So get it how you get it. If you can get it, go ahead, girl. Okay? If you can get it, go ahead, girl. Okay. Also, Kodak Black and this other girl, his baby mama. I don't know if you guys know, but they're going to courts, and she is coming out and she says, guess what? He's been beating on her. Are y'all surprised? Press 1 if you are surprised. Press 2 if you are not surprised. Honey, I am not surprised. What do y'all expect? I don't get it. These rappers gonna listen. One thing a rapper and an entertainer gonna do, they gonna cheat on you. That's a for sure. And it's gotten to the point, it's so publicized. It's gotten to the point where it's so normalized. I can't feel no sympathy for your bitch ass if you are getting with a rapper or an athlete. Okay, I have lost the sympathy. I used to have it. but I have lost it, man. I have lost it, man. Okay. So after rapping all these entertainers, one thing they're gonna do, they're gonna cheat on you. They're gonna beat your ass. Okay, you gonna get hit, bitch. Okay. Yes, you are. You probably gonna get infected with some shit. Okay. You gonna have to go check your ass to the clinic or a private clinic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be for sure. And what else they gonna do to your ass? I guess if you get your feelings involved, your heart gonna get broke. You gonna get humiliated and embarrassed, I guess. So just don't do it. Just do it for fun, But don't invest in that. But anyway, honey, she invested in that. She had a baby bomb and everything, and now they are having an ugly court battle, and she is coming out and said he was beating on her. So I'm like, oh, okay, what's new? All right. So another thing we have to talk about, the fourth, and everybody have their mouth on this, is the T Hood situation. You guys know that Kelsie is in a relationship with this local Atlanta rapper called T Hood. Now you say, who is Kelsie? Rashida and Kurt's daughter. And I said what the hell I said. Some people had the nerve to say, well, at least you can get it right. Kelsie is not her daughter. Talking about Rashida. I said, girl, do you know how long Rashida and Kurt been along for a long, long time? Okay. She was practically raised a girl. Okay. If I ask Rashida, I say, Rashida, is that your child? She would say, yeah, she gonna claim that child. Shit, you know. I have a stepfather. He claimed me all the time, and I claim my father. So stop with the bullshit. You know what it is. It may not be biological, but hell, blood and biological. There's a lot of biological parents or mothers and fathers that are just sperm donors, and they're not mothers and fathers. Hell, you know. But I call her daughter, and that's what it is. Now you go argue with your mama and whatever, whatever. Those are my beliefs, and that's how I feel about it. And I believe Rashida will claim that as her daughter too. All right. So moving on. So there's a new video that comes out, and it seemed like with this case, every other minute it's a new video coming out. And you know why? Because you have certain parties fighting amongst each other versus it's only one fight in this case, the homicide case. It's only one fight, and everybody should have their eyes on who? K Frost. That's the only person people need to be looking at. K Frost. That's the only name I want to hear is K Frost. He was the man that had the pow pow. He was the man that shot 7 times. He is a man that has to be accountable. He is a killer. He is one pulling triggers. So all I care about this case is K Frost. However, it has gotten so much distraction with this and that and last year and what they did earlier this year and why this and that and that. It don't got shit to do with K Frost. What the fuck that got to do with K Frost? What does it got to do with K Frost? K Frost. K Frost. That's it. That's all. All right, so let's sit here and talk. And you guys, I have the link at the top if you guys want to come up here and talk. What up, Brandon Fox, Balenciaga? Brandon Fox, I saw you in your last message. What you say? You said something smart to me. And I said, well, Brandon, why don't you DM me? If y'all got some critiques for me and y'all claim y'all love me, y'all claim y'all my fan, and y'all claim that you ride with me and you want me to be this and that, why don't y'all DM me on either of my IGs and talk to your girl? Have a talk. Help me out. Give me some directions. Shit. Your ass always outside. Hell. Okay. So Brandon Fox, Balenciaga, since you got some critiques for me, I would appreciate if you would DM me. Either you can DM me on the Jessica Kahiner IG or what is that other one? Gigi Lips. I got so many and I changed so many names, child. Hell. You think I'm running from the feds, girl. How much I changed shit up, right? What is that? Gigi Lips, Lips of Gigi, some shit. Okay. Man, I know I need to stop changing shit up and just stick with one. Okay. All right. So let's get on this motherfucker ride. Oh, here we go with this whore. You know, she just loves sluts, right? Men and sluts. Can we get the likes up, y'all? Can we get the likes up? I cannot stand begging for likes. You make me feel like a homeless person outside begging for likes. And Lord knows, you know, Trump about to get rid of all them homeless people, honey. Okay, make me feel like a homeless person. Can I get a like? Can I get a like? God damn. I don't got that many supporters or lovers. Cause I gotta beg for y'all to like the damn video. Hell, shit. Y'all want me to come outside? Come outside for what? And you don't even like the damn video. Hell, okay. And you wonder why I do AI fake reaction videos, because y'all don't show a real bitch no love when she do some real shit. Okay. If I got more love when I'm doing some real shit, I wouldn't have to fuck around with the fake shit. You understand? Okay? Shit. So you cause that on your own self, y'all. Cause that on yourself. Okay? You're doing good though, getting out that well, Brandon, I still want to talk to you. Brandon, you're not getting out of this. Brandon, hit my ass up, okay? On that Jessica Kohinoy IG. Hit that ass up. Cause you know, Brandon, I tried to look for your name on IG. I said, oh, he ain't out here. Okay, where he at? Where you got all that mouth, but you ain't outside? You not no IG, I can't pull you up? Come on now. Because honey, I was ready to pull up. Okay. All right. All right. So here it is. First batter up is with Cardi B. You guys see everybody is talking about it. Offset, he puts out this Mari, and he's claiming that, you know, he may not be the baby father. And I don't know. I think okay, personally, and it's another video that came out. Offset said that he did Cardi B wrong. He confessed. How do I feel about Offset? How do I feel about Offset? I don't like Offset. I think when I first saw Offset, I thought the nigga was ugly as fuck. I think most of these niggas is ugly as fuck. Kodak Black ugly as a motherfucker. You know what I mean? All they got, what they got for him? Shit. Man, I don't understand. And they be pulling some pretty bitches too. Kodak Black, baby mama, the girl I'm talking about, she's pretty. Now, now listen, Cardi B, honey, she got personality. You know what I mean? Cardi B is funny. Okay, I give her that. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I give her that. You know, she tried her best to fix herself up with all them surgeries and shit, and I'm for it. You know, if you are ugly, you need the surgeries. Get your face fixed. Get that body fixed. Shit. Okay. I just hope you do it right. You know what I mean? And if you go to the doctor and you looking fucked up, what did Aaliyah say? If you don't achieve, you better go back to the doctor office and try again. Yeah. Go back. Bless her heart, honey. But yeah, and I will say, I do like Cardi B new face than her old face. I think she has improved. Her looks has gotten better. I'm glad she made those improvements. You know, I feel like sometimes some of that makeup and some of that shit she got going on, you know, sometimes it do look drag queenish, but you know, people like drag queens. You know, it's a whole bunch of men that love the drag queen look. Okay? And you know these drag queens, they be looking like strippers. Okay, they got the same attire. Hell, high ass heels, whole bunch of makeup, long hair, colored hair, big eyelashes and shit. It's the same attire. Strippers and drag queens, honey. They go together. So, you know, yeah, it's a lot of men that love that type of look, honey. Okay? So girl, I don't even know where I was being, but I don't like him. I can't stand him. I ain't never cared for Offset. I ain't never cared for him. When they first got together, I said, Cardi B, you can do better. You may not be the prettiest girl. You may not even, you're not in the pretty category, but you have a personality. And like I said, I see Mitch Max numbers all the time. And I just feel like, she has a soft side about Cardi B. She has a lovable side about her. And I feel like she could do better. She can get with a man that will respect and love her. Because, some girls have to be with a fuck boy. Some girls don't have a choice and they have to resort into being a booty call because ain't nobody gonna love you, girl. And the only type of love and affection your ass gonna get is when you pick up after 2 o'clock. Okay, that's the only type of love you getting, honey. Okay, so you have to resort into being that type of hoe because you know. But again, if you are ugly, you just have to have some type of confidence to climb up the ladder. And I'm talking about for the ugly bitches that, they have low self-esteem and they ugly and they want some attention. They may have to resort to the booty call dudes, which is Offset. Offset is the type of man, he gonna come, around 2 o'clock in the morning after he get finished with his homeboys or the studios. He gonna blow that back out. Okay. And you gonna feel like your man just came and gave you some love and shit. He gonna give your ass some Cheetos from the gas station. You gonna be all right, girl. Okay. But see, Cardi, she don't have to do that. But maybe, that's what she had to do when she was growing up because they said that she put a lot of money on her ex-boyfriend books and she was always giving niggas money and shit. See, I can't relate to Cardi B, in that sense when it comes to these men. I've never gave no man no money. Now, would I give a man money? I'm an older bitch now. You know what I'm saying? Would I trick off on a nigga? Probably not. I mean, that nigga had to be a hell of a nigga. But I'm not impressed by guys' looks. And I don't gotta do that shit because the YNs, honey, they be on your girl. The young niggas, okay, the fine ones, they be on your girl. But if I look like some of these crows and I couldn't pull a nigga like I want to pull a nigga, okay, and I wanted a certain type of nigga and I couldn't pull him and I gotta pull this big wad out to say here, tricky, tricky, treat. For the experience, I might if I was that type of person, but I'm blessed I ain't never have to go through that. God give everybody an assignment. And I have never, and I will never have to go through that. Thank goodness. Woo, my God. So I cannot relate to these girls and how they are putting up with all this foolery. So I'm just gonna give my commentary on that shit. But anyway, yeah, that's what he said. So he's saying that that baby may not be his. So it says here, Offset demands a DNA test for the baby Blossom. Ain't that some shit? Cardi B explodes at pregnancy claims. So what do y'all think about that? Damn. Offset demands, so he feels that the baby may not be his. And this is the Blossom is the baby that's already birthed out. How do I feel about that? I feel that Offset is just doing whatever he can. I think Offset just wants attention. I think Offset knows that baby is his. I think Offset is trying to just pick with her because Offset is a bitch. And that's why I would never fuck with a bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? On my soul. On my soul. On my soul. I would never fuck with a bitch ass nigga. I wish I would let a bitch ass nigga bend me over, bitch. On my soul. On my soul. Hell nah. My niggas always gonna keep it P. Offset running his mouth doing all this for clout and attention because his music sucks. He's not a great artist. He's a horrible artist, clearly. Have I listened to his music? Hell no. Nah. I think I listened to one and I forgot what it was. That's how bad it was and unforgettable. He's just not that nigga. That I'm assuming that's why. I don't know what he is. He just a whore. He just goes around here. He got a whole bunch of kids. He thinks he's a rock star. He want to be Michael Jackson. I never understood that concept. He wants to be Michael Jackson, but he's nothing like Michael. I mean, Michael is phenomenal. Offset is far from it. Man, what the hell? You know, I don't get it. They say he wanted to be a dancer, right? But I ain't never seen his ass bust a move. I mean, where is the dance? Okay? I don't understand it. I don't get that shit, y'all. So they also are saying that Cardi B, she is upset that people keep on accusing her of being pregnant. So poor Cardi B, she looks so cute right here. Cardi B, how you feeling, girl?
It's gonna be a very busy week, and it's like we're 30 weeks pregnant. No, you stupid. Just fucking out of breath because I got asthma, not because of that bitch. Shut always a you motherfucking funny.
Ah! Cardi B. Oh, I love when she be cussing people out. Okay, I think that's the best thing. Her cussing people out is more entertaining than her music. You know, that is really. I would put play on her cussing people out. Just give me an album full of her cussing bitches out. That would be more entertaining than music that she pushing. And have the nerve to say Jay-Z co-signed that shit. Listen here. What drug was Jay-Z on when he was listening to that shit? That's all I want to know, dog. Okay? What drug was he on? And did he really say that? You know, Jay-Z is getting old. You know, he's getting old. And I don't know if he was just saying that with her. Maybe he was joking with her. Bitch can't take a joke. Damn, God, he was joking with your ass, okay? Or did he just say that because he know Cardi B was gonna repeat it, right? And to piss off Nicki Minaj because you know he can't stand that one, okay? I think it was a joke. And he did it because he wanted to piss off Nicki Minaj. Cause you know Nicki Minaj used to love that man. And see, that's why I'd never be on anybody balls. You know what I mean? Y'all have never known me to have y'all ever known me to have an idol or a mentor out in these streets? I've been on this bitch for a long time, right? Have you ever known me to have a mentor? Who is my mentor? Nobody but me. Okay. Shit, I don't look up to these hoes. I don't give a damn how many albums you got, how many likes and views. That shit don't impress me. It sure don't, honey. Hell no. Either I like you, I don't. Okay. Whoo, honey, but she is upset. She said she got asthma. I didn't know she had asthma. Girl, how you got asthma and you doing all these fucking surgeries? Ain't that a high risk? Oh, man. Surgery with asthma? Damn. How you fucking with asthma? Oh, can you imagine doing a do with somebody with some asthma? I'd be afraid I'm gonna give your ass a heart attack, man. Shit. You got your pump on standby, dog? Cause it's about to get hectic. Okay? Hell. Not gonna have a body on me. I didn't know. What is going on with that hair of hers? Huh? What is going on with the hair, girl? Well, I guess she said she's a damn. Okay, be with the T. I'm gonna need you to cover all that cuss word up. Hell, you had all that cuss word right there, girl. I didn't know that was cussing. I used be with the T. She used to cover her shit up. Damn, I didn't even look at it. You know what I mean? But anyway, I don't know what's going on with that hair, but I know she's been wearing dark lately because she says she's going through a death or whatever. I don't know what she's going through, but it gives like dark energy. It gives like demonic energy or some shit. I know they'd be like, "Oh, we're artistic. Artistic for what?" I don't, That sound like some witchy dark magic shit they be on. And they always going through a goddamn death. Every goddamn album, it's always some dark shit, right? I'm not with it, but this is what they like. They like horses and snakes. So let's play.
Before you get my block. Now put your motherfucking pothole. That's comment. Don't put that shit. Don't put that shit on me.
Oh, she funny. She funny. She funny. Now, what are y'all saying? Y'all saying that he what? Offset was a backup dancer for Whitney Houston in his younger days. I gotta see that video, Trina. Trinity, I gotta see that video. I gotta see that video. I want to see him dancing. How he looked dancing, Trinity? Did you see it? Was he loose or was he stiff? Did he look like he was a homosexual? Look, girl, I'm from back in the day. Most of these dancers did like men. You know, most men that's into the arts, they are homosexuals. You know, am I saying Offset's a homosexual? I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, a lot of these niggas, they got a lot of baby mamas and they never happy with no woman. Man, they grabbing on some nuts in the dark. I wouldn't put it past him. Okay, Trinity said he was younger. He was in the background and he looked like he was keeping up with the rest of them. Oh, he wasn't even the lead, Trinity. Girl, please. He wasn't even the lead dancer. You said it like he was way in the back. Hell, he was trying to keep up. He's supposed to outshine all of them. Oh, he wasn't shit, Trinity. Okay, keeping up with the rest of them. It was not nothing. Yeah, it ain't special, child. He ain't special. You know, if he was a special dancer, he would have been bust some moves or showed some moves or competed against Chris Brown or something, honey. He don't got it. Damn, how you gonna be a dancer and a thug? Okay, well, I guess they said the same thing about Tupac. Wasn't he a ballet dancer? Niggas on their pinky toes, okay? He was a whole ballet dancer, girl. Okay. Okay. And then he became a thug, you know. Would y'all let a ballerina climb y'all back? I know I wouldn't, honey. I do discriminate. Okay, what if they made a transition like Tupac? Hell no. Hell no. I bet not find out. I bet not find out. Cause once I find that out, that image is gonna be stuck in my head. And I'm not gonna be able to get that out. So it's best to you better keep your secret a secret. Oh, got 50 face. Oh my gosh, she look crazy. Well, she funny, you know. You can always depend on Cardi B for a laugh. You may not can depend on her for some good poppin' music or some artwork, but a laugh, she gonna give you a laugh. I told you she's a comedian, honey.
Some people believe that she's just saying that to deflect, to hide the fact that she is pregnant, and other people believe that she's telling the truth. But my question to you guys is, are you buying it? Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of over this whole Cardi B being pregnant conversation. It's like, girl, either you are or you're not. Either way, we will find out. Now, I first did a story about her allegedly being pregnant.
All right, so that's the story. Is she pregnant or is she not? She always lying. I mean, you cannot. Okay, what's up with that forehead though? Why that forehead so short? Do you notice the forehead is so short? What is up? Who is doing that wig? Do y'all notice that shit? I mean, I didn't even notice it until I looked at it. Maybe it's the filter. Why is her head don't it supposed to be like oval? Why so long and short? I don't like her forehead like that, you know. I know that's not her real forehead. They put that wig all the way down. They took off her forehead, y'all. Hell, what the fuck is wrong? Okay, well anyway, uh, do y'all believe she pregnant? Press 1 if y'all believe she pregnant. Press 2 if you don't believe she pregnant. I don't care if she pregnant or not. But clearly, whatever you ask Cardi, she's not gonna be honest. She's never been honest. She always keep a secret. I don't know if she probably took out the baby because they still doing that, even though it's against the law in many states. They still gonna do it. So I don't know if she doing that or she embarrassed herself with the guys that she picked. I mean, the guy that she got right now, he got like 50 women pregnant this year. That DD has been in any and everything. I could not do it, honey. Okay? Hell no. Hell no. I'm not about to be with no man. He got 3 or 4 baby mamas. The thought of him being with another hoe and doing it raw will make me throw up. And then you want to come in my face and kiss me and your mouth been on what? Okay? And let's not forget he is bisexual, honey. Now he's gonna, I guess would that make him down low? Is he down low? Okay. You may say, well, can you confirm he like men? No, I cannot confirm it, but it's another man that came out and he said that he likes men and he was trying to hit on him and try to beat him up because he wouldn't take his passes because the other man said he don't get down like that. These homosexuals are aggressive as fuck, right? Man, these homosexuals has gotten aggressive, girl. Woo! They gotten bold, baby. Man, they just taking it from the straight community. Oh, you can't be nice, dog. They just taking it from the straight man. The straight men don't got a chance. They said Diddy was putting shit in these straight men drinks. Oh, God. Damn. I feel sorry for you, straight man. Okay. All right. But yeah, that's what they said about Cardi boyfriend. That he be taking straight men are trying to. So yeah, that's a word on the curb. But he said he ain't gay. When you ask him, he said he ain't gay. So I don't know if you'll consider that down low or what you want to call it. You just think he's straight or whatever. But like I said, it is a correlation about gay men and sleeping with a whole bunch of women. Gay men like kitty cat too. Gay men love kitty cat. Let's not do that now. But anyway, that's what she's dealing with. And do I feel sorry for her? I do not, because she know what she's dealing with. She know. Listen, when you go to the store, you look in the back and find out what's in these chips, what in the ingredients. She read it, and she decided to walk her behind up to the cashier, and she purchased it. She went home and she started munching on it. Okay, well, that's going on with Cardi B. What are y'all thoughts about that? Okay, what are y'all thoughts? So Offset, Sweetie finally ready to talk. Oh, Sweetie, just shut the hell up. Offset admits he was wrong. Cardi B spaz on the pregnant comment. Okay, so we already covered the pregnancy comment. Cardi B spazzing out. So I guess the part where Offset said he was wrong. Let's get to that part.
Reacted to this podcast and basically said that Offset was out here smashing Sweetie, Ari Fletcher, and Krishan Rock and the whole industry.
Said fuck Krishan, Ari, Sweetie, 10 bitches from Starlets. Offset had chicks randomly just popping up to the worst. There's 2 more names too. I don't even want to mention because when I heard them names, I was flabbergasted.
And it even seems like Quavo kind of confirmed it as well. He said, BF'd my dog behind my back.
All right, he's a whore. I mean, what's new? I mean, tell me something I don't know about Offset. I'm not shocked. I don't feel sorry for Cardi B. I don't feel sorry for Offset. Y'all know what it is.
We had them talks, man. You called me. Out of all people, you called me. And But it take that though. Like it take for people that you love or you respect what they say, or that somebody that actually check in for real. But there ain't a lot of people that do that too though. But I mean, I fucked up. I feel like same thing. Like I gotta acknowledge that and then get back on the journey.
Well,
I mean, it's good.
I can't stand how he talks. This is the whole father out here talking like that. Are you serious? How is he gonna teach his kids to talk? You would think all that goddamn money he would go to speech classes, but that ain't gonna happen. So I guess I don't know. That is him taking accountability. What's she talking about?
Like real flexity flex shit. But anyways, like I love the single.
Look at her. Look how many filters she got, y'all. If I ever come out and I'm gonna have my filter, look how many filters she got. Ain't this is a filter, right? Press 2 if this a filter. They be having surgery, makeup, and filters. Damn. Man, if you got all that, you better look amazing. Do you hear what I'm saying? Oh, if I ever come out, I'm definitely gonna bust. Look, that's another filter. Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I like filters too, you know. I love my filters. I'm just pointing it out. All right. All right. So you guys know who is this? Kodak Black, another ugly. Kodak Black, ugly butt. And she is pretty, but I don't know why she's with Kodak Black. I guess because of money grab. That's the only thing I can think of. Because Kodak Black, how he talks, there's nothing appealing about him. Even if I was her, I would never look at Kodak Black. He couldn't say anything to me. But this is who she chose to be with, and guess what? She is paying for it. She said that he was putting hands on her. He was beating her ass down. Look at this. Johnson accuses Kodak Black of DV and heated custody battle over their 2 kids. Damn, you let him pregnate you 2 times, girl? I couldn't even let him touch me. But you let him do it 2 times. And look at all the shit you gone through, girl. Oh, y'all don't want to learn. You don't want to learn, honey. So they're going through a whole custody battle. A lot of people have something to say about it. What are they saying? They are saying lies. Oh, what is in my throat? Damn. They said lies. Some women use this to try to destroy men when they can have their way with them anymore. All right. So do you guys think that she lying about him whooping her ass? I think he whoops her ass. He's ugly. Most ugly men gonna whoop your ass if you're pretty and they're insecure. I definitely can see him whooping asses. He's a rapper, you know? Do I feel sorry that she got her ass whooped? I really don't feel sorry. I think he did it, but I don't feel sorry because she know what she signed up with this man. He's a violent man. He talks about shooting and pow pow. He's on drugs half the time. So you know you're gonna get hit when these men on drugs and popping pills. You know what it is. So no, I don't feel sorry for none of them. This is a culture they live in. This is what they love. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's not take sides. I'm looking in the comment section. I'm not saying this because if I want to take a side, I'm going to take a side. But it says, well, he do meth, so let's not take sides and stay in out their business. They keep on putting their business out here. Please. These celebrities, they want me in their business. They beg for us to be in their business because if we are not in their business, then they're not getting attention. They do all this for attention. They get on social media for attention. We don't have to know nothing. Hell, you don't know the last nigga I was with, now do you? Hell no. Okay, because I'm not out here advertising it. I'm not out here trying to make a scene about it. Hell, you don't know nobody that been with me, honey. Hello? Okay? Shit. And I've been all on these YouTube streets. Okay? Hell yeah. So please, that's on them. That's on them. They want their business out. If I wanted y'all to know who I was with last night, you would know that. But you don't. So what do y'all think about that? Any thoughts about this Kodak Black? Are you surprised? Can we please get the likes up, y'all? Shit, we got over 100 people up in here. Can y'all please like the video? Can y'all get the likes up? Oh, I can't stand feeling like I'm a homeless person. Man, y'all don't make me feel loved at all, honey. Okay? He looks like he needs the soap, and I believe whatever they say about he did. Yeah, you know he don't use that soap, Trinity. He don't wash his behind. It just stink. He got the shit streaks all in his drawers. He that tight. And that's why I can't believe well, you know what? Just because a girl is pretty does not mean she has high standards either. So she allowed it. She allowed that man to do it and knowing how he is, so Cardi B need to wrap it up. Nobody cares about Stefan Diggs. Well, she loves that man. Well, she loves that type, Tyler. She loves the man to dog her out. She loves a whore. Some women, they just love whores. She loved that. Something about it turned her on, Tyler. I think she probably think about it, at night when she's playing with that, what that toy they be playing with? I forgot the toy. The rose. She probably played with the rose thinking about, that man being a dog. She likes it. I promise you. No way a woman goes back to back with the same type of dog man and you don't like it. It's something about that spirit. She's spiritually bound to that. She likes that. So I don't feel sorry for her. Let her have it, honey. Does he have jewels in his teeth or those bracelets? He got some in his teeth. You know that breath is stinking, Jerome. You know he don't floss. You know that breath is funky as hell. Okay, just like that butt. You know what I mean? Oh, the hygiene is just nasty. Nasty. That's just how they are. Just nasty, child. All right, so let's get on T Hood. I don't know if you guys know about this stuff right here, but T Hood is Kelsie is on video dragging T Hood, girl. Yeah. Oh my goodness. If you guys are just hearing about this case, when I tell you it is ghetto, it is raunchy, it is demonic, it is violent, it is crazy. I don't even know if I can make the long story short, but I will try. That girl you see right there, that is Kurt's biological daughter, and that is Rashida's stepdaughter. But I don't do the step and all that crap. I just say daughter, okay? Hell, Rashida and Kurt been married how long? How long have they been married? Exactly. How long, y'all? 20, 30 years? Hell, she was raised by Rashida, girl. That's her mama. She gonna respect her as a mama. It is what it is. So she was in a relationship with a thug, okay? Now, the relationship was they do hardcore drugs together. He was a cheater, of course. He's a rapper, of course. They just a very violent, toxic relationship, but she loves it, girl. She loves that type of shit. He loves it. They love that type of drama. And it's a lot of people that's like that. They love that. They love to fight. They love to be mad at each other. They use other people as pawns when they're fighting each other. But at the end of the day, they are very passionate and they really don't want nobody to fuck with each other. They just want to be together for real. So that's what they had, right? So the girl at the top, she has a brother named Kai Frost, which is Rashida and Kurt's son, okay, the light-skinned dude. Now, we talked about him 10 years ago because some guys were outing him as a homosexual, girl, right? Like that tea. So now, fast forward 10 years later, honey, he's back in the news for being a murderer, girl. Girl, how do you go from being a bottom to being a murderer? Damn. I didn't think it was bottoms that was killing motherfuckers, right? Shit. You gotta be careful with these bottoms. They getting their emotions, honey, and they will cap your ass, okay? Yeah. Damn, man. Yeah, honey. And I don't know if he got delivered or he not that way anymore. I don't know, honey, but I guess he pulled that cap on his ass. And Kelsie said she want that light skin, her brother Kai, to go to jail. She said the argument was over. Her boyfriend was leaving off the driveway. And next thing you know, her brother came out of the driveway with the pow and popped him 7 times, girl. And she's still mad about that. When that came out, T Hood, his family, they got family members. They was like, okay, so why ain't your brother in jail? They just felt like it was awkward. It was like, why didn't you tell the police that your brother killed him? And she said, I told the police. I told the police that my brother did it and it was not self-defense or whatever. But they let him go. She said, I don't understand it either. So T Hood family, they was like, nah, bitch, you a snake ass bitch. They didn't believe it. They didn't believe what she was saying. They felt like you set it up. They felt like you told your brother to do it, and then you're lying to them saying that you told the police that he did it, because they was like, it don't make sense. So how is it you told the police that your brother did it and it was not self-defense and they allow him to leave? That don't make sense to them. So it was like, no, Kelsie, your ass is involved, right? So they went to the internet trying to get justice. They was like, Kelsie, you involved. You set his ass up. You ain't right. You ain't right. You ain't right. And then that's when Kelsie, friend, took it upon herself. See, people are saying Kelsie is a snake. They say that she throws a rock or she gets somebody else to throw the rock, but then she hide her hand like she's innocent. They are saying that Kelsie, she took video footages of T Hood beating on her last year or later, months past. And then she edited the videos and then she sent it to her friend so her friend can post it on the internet and talk shit about T Hood. And they said the reason why they did that because T Hood family was trying to say that Kelsie was a snake and Kelsie was trying to set T Hood up. So it was like a retaliation, right? Because the friend was like, I would have never did it if y'all would have never, if y'all should have left my Kelsie alone, keep her name out your mouth. And, I would have never put it out there like that. And then the friend was like, well, you know what? Why y'all not mad at the men who shot him earlier this month or earlier this year, but you mad at Kelsie brother for killing him? And she was like, where was this energy at when he got shot earlier this year? So she was giving it like, if he got shot earlier this year and nobody cared, they thought that they could kill him and get away with it and nobody cared. They was like, so why do y'all make it a big deal now that he's dead? Because y'all didn't care about him earlier this year. And I'm like, girl, because he's dead, that's a big situation. And then she was like, y'all just want attention and clout. She was like, the reason why y'all care now that he's shot and dead is only because it's associated with Rashida and Kurt. She was like, it's a money grab. I said, girl, what drugs are you on, honey? Okay. I'm like, how much did Rashida and Kirk pay you to push this shit, girl? Okay, that's what it's given, honey. So Kelsie, she is up here talking about some, she didn't want him to die and she loved him. But she's giving her friends these video clips and these pictures to go around on the internet. So it's like, Kelsie, what is going on? Like she plays both sides of the story. You know what I mean? So that's just interesting. A lot of people feel like, Kelsie, you shouldn't expose your brother. You should lie for your brother. And Kelsie is like, well, she don't want to lie for her brother because that's just not right. And she want to be honest and truthful. And she going to have to live with that. If she lies, she has to live with that damn lie. And I guess we was like, well, that's your brother. Bitch, okay. A lot of y'all got brothers and sisters and you don't care for them. A lot of y'all got mothers and fathers, you don't care for them. Every mother and father and brother and sister, they are not all created equally. Just because he did what he did does not mean that she's going to appreciate it. And then why would she when she did not want him to do it? It was not like she asked him. She didn't say, brother, can you please kill him? She said she did no such a thing. She never gave an indication that she wanted him to be hurt or nothing. She said the man was leaving, and Kai took it upon himself to do what he did. Okay, so it is what it is, honey. Ooh. All right, so this is a new video. Since the girl, Kelsie friend, put out that video, T Hood family decided to put out a video of them own, and it's Kelsie. She's cussing T Hood out, like dogging him out, cussing him all type of names because she said she was jealous of a girl. I guess he was talking to a girl or flirting with a girl, and all she doing is cussing him out and dragging him on this video. I'm not gonna play all of it because she cussed a lot or whatever, but check this out, okay? Check it out.
Get out!
You mad because you didn't perform?
Yes! Whatever bullshit small narrative you wanna fuck.
Woo! Honey, it get heat. It get hit. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Bitch, fuck you!
Oh God.
Fuck you!
Oh.
Fuck you!
Okay, yeah. She cuss a lot. She does a lot. It's typical. You know, they're in a crazy relationship. They're both aggressive. They both do drugs. I mean, what else do you want? This is just how they do it. This is how they do it. Hey. This is how they do it. Sha la 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 la. This is how they do it. It's Friday night and I'm feeling right. The party here on the west side and I hit in my never done. Okay, let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up. Let's get these likes up, y'all. Oh, okay. Oh, what are y'all saying in these comments? What are y'all saying in the comment section? It says sounds like her dad or what part? What part? Uh-huh. She was a rap group called I think when she was a teenager and he was their manager even then. Oh, okay. Well, I haven't heard their music and I don't think I want to hear their music. I'm gonna pass on the music. All right, so let's continue on. All right, so what else is on the news? Everybody's talking about Mendeecees and Yandy. Okay, look at Yandy with all that orange on, and she's just crying. She's such a pretty girl. She don't need all that makeup. Hell, you know, I think all that makeup it just takes away from her beauty. You know, but she want to do what she want to do because she loves the drag queen makeup. All right, so let's go here because I have this other girl. What's her name? Sierra. She is speaking on the Mendeecees and the Yandy affair. Check this out.
Mendeecees. The fuck? And at the end of the day, if y'all watch the show, Yandy know, I told her about this bitch. I told Yandy about this bitch. And one thing about it, if she don't give a fuck, then hey. And another thing, baby, y'all better check y'all mistress because the first day y'all mistress thinks she finna come up and say something to me and my husband, y'all not about to sit on this thing and act like y'all not human. Y'all won't defend y'all family because I'm standing 10 toes behind mine, period, every time. So y'all might as well get mad. Y'all might as well unfollow me. Y'all might as well do whatever because at the end of the day, like I said, I was wrong because I didn't have to get on the internet and say shit. But at the end of the day, my husband could not be here right now. Get mad.
Did she sprinkle that salt back in a container? You took your hands and you sprinkled that shit back in a container. I don't like that, girl. I don't like that. I don't like that she did that. But
could not be my husband could not be right here right now. Fucking
all right, so basically she is saying that, what do y'all think about side chicks? Would you allow your man to have side chicks? Would you not? How do y'all feel about side chicks? How do I feel about side bitch? I am the side chick, okay? Saying no. I'd rather be the side chick than the main chick. Shit, okay? It's like I'm playing. I don't want to be no side chick, and I don't want to be the main chick. I want to be the only chick. Hell, the only one. Hell, I'm not no main or no side. I'm the only. But that's if I'm committed. I'm not usually committed. I'm not about to be in no committed relationship for real. Would I do it? Um, I just feel like why when you're gonna get disappointed, you already know how these men are. You know how they coming, you know they gonna lie, you know it's gonna seem like it's great in the beginning. I'd rather be a temporary, make me a temp, give me a temp boyfriend for a temporary. Let's just do a contract, like let's do the 3-month contract, and then after the 3 months, we can renew it for another 3 months, or we can renew for another 6 months. And I think we should just keep on renewing the contract. And I like that. I want to treat it like a lease. Okay. Okay. Because maybe after that 3 months or 6 months, I'll be like, you know what? I really don't want to renew. It was a great experience with you. Bye bye. But to be locked in with something forever, and a person is always possibly will change, and you got and then you got other side chicks, just be with the side chick. But I guess they want to be with the side chick and they want to be with you too. I don't like that, because okay, the side chick you picking, you kissing on that side chick, right? And then who that side chick, who they kissing on? And then you kissing with me. I just rather you be a friend, and then you can kiss whoever you want to kiss. And if I kiss you, that's on me. But I don't want to psych myself up like this is my man and these lips are only for mine. And knowing that it's a big possibility them lips is for everybody else's too. I don't want to be tricked. I don't want to trick my mind into that. So I just rather be like, we're cool. So I'm not psyching my mind up to feel like, hey, you gonna be faithful, nigga, because I know how you are. I'm not gonna let you disappoint me. Okay? Okay. So hell no. So I would not be in those situations if I was in a relationship and he came up with a side chick. Then I'm gonna be out the door. I'm gonna plan it, how I'm gonna do it. Okay, but what if you love him so much? If I love him so much, then I'll probably leave him in a couple of months. I probably won't leave him that day. It probably just take me a minute, you know? Because I am vain, I am selfish, and my selfishness and my vainness and my spoiledness would not allow him to have another side chick. It's just not because I'm just too spoiled and bratty. So the fact or the thought that he have a side chick is gonna disturb my spirit. I don't share. I'm not a sharer. I'm very territorial when it comes to that. So I know I can't do it. Now, could I be the side chick? Hell yeah, because he ain't my nigga. I just want to borrow him for a minute. You know what I mean? Shit. I just want to borrow his ass for a minute, girl. I give him back. Yeah, I want him. Yeah. Okay. But to be a main chick and then to have side chicks, I can't do that. So I guess I'm going to either be the only chick or the side chick. I'm not fucking with the main chick. No, thank you. Okay. All right. So let's hear what they are saying as well. I guess in this clip, Yandy said that she cheated emotionally. Okay, I guess she was with somebody and she cheated on Mendeecees emotionally. Now, some people are saying that emotionally cheater can be more harmful than a physical cheater. How would you feel if somebody cheated on you emotionally? What is emotionally? I'm assuming that you share some intimate stuff about yourself to another person, and you was like emotionally with them. You didn't have sex with them. You was just, I guess, more intimate. That's what I'm assuming. How do I feel about that? Could I be with somebody that was emotionally cheating on me? I'm selfish. I'm territorial. And I'm spoiled And I'm going to have a problem with that because you shouldn't be going to that motherfucker telling shit. That keep your mouth, keep it pee. Keep it pee. You over here being emotional, that's a turn off. Especially emotional to that person. I can't do that either. No. I can't do no emotional cheating either, I guess. If I had to pick, which one would you want? Would you want an emotional cheater or physically? Neither. But if I had to pick, I guess emotional cheater, because you don't have to worry about catching shit, right? Because they ain't doing nothing physically. But I don't know. I'm jealous. That's gonna make me jealous. Just like, oh, so you wanna give your feelings and you wanna talk to them, but you don't wanna talk to me about it. I'm gonna get jealous. It's gonna make me insecure. So why would you do that to me? And if you want to make me insecure and you're gonna make me jealous, that means that you really don't care and you don't love me like I think you should love me, and I know what I deserve. So no, I'm not gonna be cool with that shit. I'm not gonna be cool. I just feel like you want to fuck her, and I'm gonna feel like just do it already. You already intimate emotionally. Just do it. Just stick it in. Get it over with already. Damn it. Hell, you want to do it, don't you? Okay. Just do it. Hell, leave me alone. So no, it wasn't gonna work for me. But comment, would it work for y'all? Would it work for y'all? Comment, let me know. All right. All right. Well, honey, did y'all enjoy my show today? Press 2 if you guys enjoyed my show. Brandon, did you approve? Brandon Fox Balenciaga, did you approve this live boo-boo? Okay. Honey, all I'm missing is my face on the screen. Hey, with the gangster lean. All right, well, I'm out of here. Love you, Clover. See you guys. See y'all tomorrow. Bye.